So you have to overturn the entire bowl, and we have to keep the flame in real low. In the meantime, take a look, our chicken has been cooking, smelling really amazing. Now let's take a look at our rice. Oh wow, look at this. So all the saffron and all has infused into our rice, and it has become really wonderful. It's raining over here and the weather has really become amazing. Look at this. All the shops have opened now and we can do shopping. Persian chicken and Persian rice or tadik is my favorite, and I have prepared it. Even you learn how to make it. Persian rice is also called tadik. Hello everyone, I am all set to make my Persian saffron chicken. So we have our chicken over here. To this I will add a teaspoon of salt. I will just grind some pepper over it. I'll place my chicken one by one over my pan. Big spoon of butter. This much butter I'll add into my chicken, and I'll let it fry a bit in the butter and let it turn a little reddish golden. So while my chicken is frying, what I'll do is I'll chop some coriander. Say I've got a chopper over here, a hand chopper. So I've put a handful of coriander leaves into it, and I'll put some onions into it. I'll put around 4 to 5 inches ginger and 2 green chilies into this. Around 30 to 40 cloves of garlic, so I'll put garlic into this. Pull it like this. All the onions and garlic and ginger gets chopped very fine, and this is what we require in this dish. The onions and garlic and ginger, everything should be chopped really fine. So this is a very good product actually, which I bought, and I'm really happy with it. Everything has been chopped so finely and so well. If you're watching this video and have not subscribed to me, please subscribe immediately. So now take a look. Our chicken has turned nice and brown over here. This is how it should look. This is properly braised chicken. It's really become golden and a little reddish brown in color. So we have to remove this out first. Now to the same pan, after removing the chicken, I'll add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. So you should use only olive oil, or you can use butter if you don't have olive oil. To this I'll add 1 bowl of tomato puree. So I have ground 4 tomatoes and made a puree out of it. Now after it has the oil starts coming on the sides like this, 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. So this tomato paste is available in the market readily. It's a ready-made product, but if you don't find the tomato paste in the market, what you can do is you can keep frying the tomato paste for a long time on the pan, and it becomes really thick. All the water evaporates from the tomato puree, and then what remains is the tomato paste, which is really dark in color. And now we'll add finely chopped onions. We'll close it and fry it like this. Right now the kitchen is filled with tangy flavors and the aroma is really yummy. I'll be adding some cumin powder, some coriander powder, some paprika powder or red chili powder, and some salt as per your taste. So we'll add all this and we'll give it a good mix. We'll add 2 ladles of water into this. Now I'll add some oregano. So I have mixed in hot water some saffron. So this saffron, I'll have to add this into my chicken gravy paste, which I'm making it ready right now. So I'll add around 2 teaspoons of saffron water, which I have already prepared. We'll add 1 inch of cinnamon stick into this. Now we'll add all the chicken which we had braised earlier. So we have added all the chicken into this and we'll let it cook for around 45 minutes. So we'll just add around 1 teaspoon of water to this. That's it. We don't have to add too much water. So I'm all set to make my Persian potato rice called tahdig. So I've kept a pot over here with some water. So I'll put some more water into this. I've kept around 2 cups of basmati rice over here, and it has been soaking in the water for the past half an hour. So we should always keep the rice in the water for some time so that it remains in the water and the grains become really long. So that is the way of cooking long grain basmati rice, and it really turns flavorful and really long grained. So in our pot I'll just add some spices, cinnamon stick and some cloves. So I'll add all of this into my pot. Add 1 teaspoon of salt into this, and I'll add my rice into this. And I'll cook this rice only halfway. I'll not cook it completely. So just for 7 minutes I'll cook it and I'll drain off the water. Main thing right now is you shouldn't be cooking the rice completely, and let the rice cook for around 7 minutes, and we'll come back. It has been 7 minutes now and our rice is partially cooked, so we'll just switch off the stove and we'll drain off the excess water from this. So look at this, the rice is not completely cooked, it is just partially cooked. So we have removed all the excess water and the partially cooked rice is kept over here. Now I have some saffron which was put in hot water. I have mixed some saffron in hot water. So this saffron water I'll be mixing up with some melted butter. So I'll not put completely, not all the saffron, I'll just put it partially, halfway. So I have these potatoes which are thickly cut. You can see the potatoes are really thickly cut, and even like you can dip them in this and keep them aside. All the potatoes, dip them in the saffron and butter mixture. I have this bowl of yogurt over here, curds. So I'll just put some curds into this bowl over here. I'll put my saffron and butter mixture into this. I'll add 1 egg into it. So 1 egg goes into this mixture and I'll mix it thoroughly. Now I'll add some rice into this. And half of the rice I'll keep it aside, and half of it I'll add into my mixture of curds, saffron and egg as well as butter. So I've taken a non-stick pan and I'll be adding some butter to this, to the non-stick pan. So the lower layer will be buttered like this completely. Now on this I'll add some cumin powder. So cumin powder, will just sprinkle it out like this, and I'll place it like all my potatoes evenly like that. Now I'll add my mixture of rice and saffron and egg, curds and butter. So it should be spread out very evenly like this. I'll sprinkle some more cumin powder over this and even some paprika powder. And now I'll add the rest of the rice which we had prepared over on top of this. So look, I have put all the rice, spread out everything very nicely. And now I'll add my saffron over it and also my leftover butter. I'll have to cover this entire thing with a towel like this and place a lid over it very firmly and not let any steam come out. The towel will soak all the steam from within also, and this will help the rice to cook without any water dripping on it. And we have to keep the flame in real low and let it cook for around 10 to 15 minutes until the rice becomes really soft. So our rice has been cooking for the last around 10 minutes. In the meantime, take a look, our chicken has been cooking for the last 45 minutes. We'll add all the ground, all the chopped onions and chilies. It's smelling really amazing. The smell, the aroma, the fragrances in the kitchen is really, you just have to feel it to believe me. Let's cover this and cook it for 5 minutes. Now let's take a look at our rice. Oh wow, look at this. It's looking super amazing. It's looking awesome. Look at the texture of the rice. It's looking so good, and all the water has been soaked by our dal which we had put over here. So just check out the texture of the rice. It's become really yummy and soft. So take a look. I have removed my rice. This is the rice actually. Yes, along with all the potatoes layered. So look at my rice. Isn't it looking amazing? So you have to overturn the entire bowl, the entire pot of rice which we had made into a plate like this, and it all forms like this. So we'll take around a little bit of rice like this on our plate. So all the saffron and all has infused into our rice, and it has become really wonderful. So look at the texture of the rice, and it has really become orange in color because of all the saffron in it. So our chicken also is ready over here. They are simmering away beautifully. The smell is, the aroma is really amazing. So we'll take one piece of chicken and a little bit of the amazing gravy over it, of the Persian gravy, olive oil and butter infused in it. I have chopped some salad along with some cucumber and onions. Before I eat, I will give you a bite. So guys, please take a bite. Yummy!
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up quickly. Subscribe to my channel and stay connected. Share with your family and friends. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, keep it simple, Simply City.